Final whistle brought to you by Let Him Shoot TV. Kempho's feeling some type of way. Bally on him. Bando Kempho.
It's Bando K.
Before we jump into the video, before we do that football talk, there's a procedure that needs to happen.
Yes, execute the procedure, DJ.
Man, I need everybody in the crowd, everybody watching, whether it's at home, on the bus, on the train. I do not care where you are. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because you need to know about the football talk at Let Him Shoot TV.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's Canberra's best business owner here. To my left is my best worker and best friend, Pengus Tekers.
Pengus Tech is here, Tom McLaughlin's best friend and best landscaper. That's me. Put me in your garden and you will not be disappointed.
I know. I don't know. I'm
We're
happy.
giving the people what they
We
want.
are. We couldn't give
We
them.
need a name.
It's your boy MJ, WAGWAN. MJ, how the body? Are you guys good? Yeah. What's up, man? How are you?
Juju J, Daddy's. Daddy Fat.
Yo, was good. It's the Gabbana brothers back again.
We back.
It's hot in Melbourne, but we here.
Just to open up the segment,
Come on.
all I need to say is Gunners up, baby. Come on, young Gunners. That's all I need to say.
Gunmen.
We're actually doing, it's literally,
Gunman.
we are literally playing great football at the moment. We're not conceding unnecessarily. We're moving the ball around the pitch nicely. The players seem to be in unison. The young Donnies are connecting with the old Donnies. Do I need to keep making people need to tell me, make it make sense. Like my team is just doing good right now. And I know I started the season a bit skeptic, and don't worry, I can fall back into those ways. But Arsenal right now are playing great football, and I almost wanted to bell up Arteta myself and be like, yo, whatever pipe dream you're selling them Donnies, keep selling them that pipe dream.
I think, let me just start off by saying it's got it's got to a point on this show where I genuinely think the viewers think I have no idea about football. I don't think I've analysed a single game on this show. I've made lots of amazing jokes. I've made you laugh many times. I've probably made you cry a few times. I know Jerome has. But I think now is finally the time where I begin to analyse the games and start to show my football knowledge.
My guys, the team, we play very well. We look so good. The football we play, like Barcelona 2011. Whew. First half, masterclass.
Masterclass certified. Banger.
Masterclass.
Masterclass certified. Pretty boy. Hustler.
This game, coming into it, honestly, I thought, Leicester have Arsenal here. Arsenal going away, it's a difficult game for that inexperienced Arsenal team. I think Arteta showed a lot of experience and a lot of quality playing with the block that they played with. Defensively, they looked extremely solid. Ben White and Gabriel looked to be an exceptional centre-back partnership. And then in goals, you have probably the most or second most informed keeper in the world, Aaron Ramsdale. My God, he looked good.
Well done again. They withstood some flurries from Leicester. Me and Gabbana both had money on. Riley said, "Are you serious? They're not going to get that many throw-ins and that many free kicks." They both came out. So who's high now, Riley?
Arsenal looked very nice. But let's not forget, the last few seasons, Arsenal have started off really poorly. They've had a really good patch in between.
Hakuna
and they've
Matata.
finished the season like shit. The
Forget
last,
about it.
2 or 3 years. So don't get your hopes up just yet.
But Ramsdale is that guy right now.
That's literally what I was gonna say.
Ramsdale is that guy.
This Donny has saved us.
Bear.
Like Leicester, let me not cap. The second half, Leicester came out. They said, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah, Leicester won smoke that half.
like we need to step it up." And they were applying pressure to Ramsdale, who time and time again was pulling off crazy saves.
Hey, man, Ramsdale, Ben White, and Gabriel.
Whoosh!
Yeah. Arsenal 2-0, baby. Leicester fans,
Yo, shit. You're saying that to the best keeper
In probably
in
his
football.
generation.
in world football.
Generational talent, Aaron Ramsdale.
Jesus. Yeah, you go.
We were from back to front. We were solid. We got Ramsdale putting in man of the match performance, and man of the match not because we got dominated, but when he pulled out saves he wasn't expected to make. He was
Light
there.
work.
He was
Light
there.
work.
We got Gabriel, world's sexiest centre back, world's best looking centre back, world's cutest centre back. We got Benjamin Buttercream White.
Whoosh.
Oh my god.
We know he'd be saying the N-word behind closed
Fact, and
doors.
he can.
That's
and
fine.
the thing is, he can. If you play like that every week, he's the pass.
If I don't hear it,
Let me just say this. I will not cop shit from Arsenal fans or Man United fans. Thank you. No, I will not accept. So, if you're a Chelsea fan, fair enough. You have a leg to stand on. If you go for Manchester United, who we just walloped 5-0 last week, and you beat Tottenham, who are worse than Norwich, don't chat to me.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say. So the game starts. We've gone to bed after the Arsenal game, but I'm still awake. Liverpool game kicks off. I was watching Million Yen Women, and I hear, oh, Jordan Henderson!
great food.
Henderson, lad, what a fucking hit, lad! I see the story. Jordan Henderson photo goes up on Pengus Tekker's Instagram. I was like, oh my God, we're in for a long day. Then, reception must have cut out in Canberra. I think we had a blackout. TV must have turned off because there wasn't another word. His Instagram died after that. I think he got blocked. There was no more stories.
I think everyone's making a huge deal because obviously we have to beat Brighton at home. But the thing is, big teams slip up all the time. Like it happens in every title run, they slip up. And I think if our slip up is a draw at home against Brighton, it's not too bad. I think we are 3 points behind Chelsea. We're second in the table, still
We
undefeated.
saw City lose at home.
Exactly. See, the things that happen with big teams when they slip up, if this is our slip up, I'm comfortable with it.
Brighton actually play decent football still. They look pretty dangerous.
I'm very surprised. Like,
It's I don't know what's going on there, but there's some juju going on there because they're actually playing good football.
yeah, like
And they got no players.
That's why
They got no Donnies.
I'm still shocked to this day. Like, and against a team like Liverpool as well, which are like, they're moving crazy.
Liverpool were good still. The Liverpool,
They started as they always
they
start.
start as they
bro.
always do. Yeah.
Sadio, Mane, even Hendo scored. That was his first goal in like 12 months or
Hey
something.
man, don't talk about that guy, man.
And I don't rate him. I don't rate him at
still.
all.
I don't rate him still.
I don't rate him at all, but that was his first goal in a long ass time.
Right.
Obviously, Sadio, Mane, Juju man found the back of the net.
Shout out to Brighton, man. Liverpool were 2-0 up.
They fumbled the bag,
Okay, so you're fumbling. That's what you're actually doing is fumbling bags.
and that doesn't win you titles.
That it doesn't. They were celebrating early, like, oh my God, it's going to be another whitewash. Look, easy, Hendo, captain.
And that finish from Trossard, just cool, calm.
The Mwepu one. He didn't even mean it, but he did
didn't
mean
mean
it.
that, but that was
he
clean.
did mean it.
Huh?
He didn't, but he did.
It was clean though.
And for Brighton to have 41% possession, because I didn't watch the game, but for them to have 41% possession,
Against what was it?
or whatever the fucking rest is, for them to have 41% possession against a dominant, Liverpool side is really good, especially away as well. It was away, wasn't it?
At Anfield.
It's not news to us that this result was fucked.
Yeah.
Our midfield, Hendo, Curtis Jones, and Ox. You're
Yeah.
telling me that's a title-winning midfield?
When our most creative and midfielder goes off and they bring on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, I think from that moment you're just like, what the is going to happen? Because when Ox comes on in midfield, at least when he comes on the wing, it's like he's away from play. But then you see him do something like the assist he has for Mane, who has continued scoring. Just everyone keep talking.
I want
Yeah.
MJ to address that.
Yeah, 6 goals in the league now for Sadio Blood Clot Mane.
The juju.
Yeah, the juju, it's still there. It's back on. They put it back on. Another one of his family members sacrificed.
Virgil van Dijk.
Oh yeah, dead. Did you actually? Yeah, get your shit off.
He hasn't. Everybody talks about he's the best best defender in the world. He has looked shaky since coming back from his ACL surgery.
And you would
Talking
know
about-
firsthand. Come on,
People
now.
talking about pass completion. Yeah, my pass completion would be 95% if I played centre back and played it to my right centre back every single day, every single time. Just play it to Konate.
Bro, pass completion is kind of a dead stat.
The dead stat.
That's a
if you're a
dead
defender,
stat.
you should have 100% pass completion.
100.
Everything's in front of you. What's wrong with you lot?
No question.
He's looked shaky since coming back. And, you know, when certain Donnies moved to him, I remember a couple games ago against City, he got spun up as well.
He's stay getting spun up.
Guess he's shaky. Retail manager.
And what were you saying he needs to do with his hair?
Yo, if you see BBD, yeah, with his hair not in a ponytail, what is that?
All you Liverpool, yeah, go chat to
Go
your man,
chat to your
because
guy.
That's not our
His
guy.
trim not
That's
in a
not our guy.
ponytail. Even in a ponytail, it's offside.
That's not our guy. Just keep that one over that side.
Trent and Robertson, they need a stern talking to because these two motherfuckers are so high up the field at the exact same time. You know what you get taught in a back four when you're about 8? One fullback goes up, the other one tucks in. So you always have 3 at the back. There were probably 10, 12 times where it was 2-on-2. And these dudes just carved us apart in the second half. We were...
Konate was just, he fucking pissed me off. He was terrible. But I think like Tom and Samuel said, that was because they were left 2v2. And I think that really showed his weaknesses. I think he needs that support of the quicker players. And he's just inexperienced a little bit. Like the second goal, he just completely steps out of the line, leaving the middle of the box wide open for them to come through and score, which was really frustrating.
You're meant to say Chelsea.
Huh?
You don't
No, I
know.
didn't-
You don't know the opening.
I do know that.
Okay.
Look, I don't want Jerome and Max as enemies. Did Chelsea win? Yes. But they should probably win against Newcastle. Did they play great? They played a good last 20 to 30 minutes. For the amount of possession they had, which was pretty much the whole game, that was poor.
Every time I watch Chelsea, I come away from the game saying that they played like shit. They don't look good. They don't look good going forward. Yes, they look good defensively, but other than that, what do they do? But I say it every week, and they come away with 3 points every single week. And the cliche is you can win titles by not playing well. It's so annoying because they play so average, or sometimes they play so average, and sometimes they get battered in games. Like that game against Aston Villa, they play these lower level teams and they get smoked. They got smoked against Brentford.
Southampton.
Yeah, they concede so many shots, but every week I'm like, these guys got battered, but it's another 3 points.
Well, I think it's clear that
3-0.
Tuchel is definitely a very good coach because right now they're not playing with any strikers and they're scoring goals. That's not a problem. You know, they've switched shape and they're performing. They're getting results.
Not because, like, we won. Okay, we won comfortably in the end, right? But to break them down, they were very hard to break down. We weren't finding any decisive passes. We just kept playing it back and forth, looking for something. And
Till
then
it came off.
Till, Reece James, banger, first one. Banger.
He loves that corner, doesn't
Second, he does. And these are Cobham boys we're talking about.
I understand Chelsea are first, and you know what? I've been giving them a hard time. They played okay. They probably deserve to win. Reece James, phenomenal 2 goals. It's just funny that they're like smashing teams and their strikers aren't even starting. It's so funny. But let me just say something. Jerome and Max.
Listen in.
Firstly, I would...
She said, first of all,
That Chelsea team is good. That Chelsea team is actually good. When Lukaku comes back into that team and they start using him the way they should be using him with that Timo Werner playing in the lineup, they're going to do
Dead.
bits.
Yeah, everyone used to get on Chelsea's ass. Oh, you just buy titles, you do this, you do that. These are Cobham boys. Mason Mount, hat-trick last week. Reece James, double. Our wing-backs are scoring for fun.
Homegrown.
Homegrown boys.
But yeah, and I was to be honest, I was impressed with Hudson-Odoi because he's playing in a position that's completely different to probably anything he's played in his career, and he's looked decent.
Yep.
So yeah, back to the coach. He's doing a very good job, and you got to give credit where it's due.
All I'm saying is Reece James
Yeah, you look good.
with 2 freaking screamers.
Dude, you know what's weird about this Chelsea team? Their wing backs are doing an absolute madness.
It's a full Mazzoline. Like
Reece
yeah.
James. Alonso was doing a madness before Chilwell came. Chilwell came back in his team. They're absolutely doing madnesses, both of them.
Well, I just wanted to show his haircut. Smart guy.
This just in, we have our second managerial sacking, and it's Nuno Nunes after the world's worst performance at home to a lifeless Manchester United. Manchester United were on life support, and they've woken up in Nuno Nunes' bed.
I don't think their goals were good and good on them. You know, coming back from a 5-0 loss is hard.
She doesn't mean that. She's just looking out for Felipe's welfare.
I was
at
really
this
mean
point.
to Felipe last week. Felipe, I do love you and I'm sorry, but they can't be like, oh, we're back because they beat
You
Tottenham,
won against Spurs, like
who are a bigger joke club than them.
I'm not necessarily.
This win just bought Ole maybe until December now. If they lost, he's gone. He has to go. But because he won 3-0, Ronaldo scored, did this thing.
Ronaldo scored and set up a goal. He actually bagged 2, 1 considered offside.
But this is what I'm saying. He just bought Ole a bit more time.
These two needed a win. And when I mean needed, I mean needed. Yeah?
And a good one too.
Spurs have been slapped around by every London team, and now they got slapped around by United. And United, like I said, both of them really needed that win. Spurs are already in the shitter, but United were in a bit of a patch of, okay, you can't lose 5-0 to Liverpool and not react like that. You have to react like that.
Nuno, nel nome del Padre, del Figlio e dello Spirito Santo. Fired. Gone. And honestly, who didn't see it coming? 10 games in, you're gone. You must be the single worst manager in world football to get fired after 10 games. 10 games. 10 games. You have last season's player of the season and you get fired 10 games. You have one of the best stadiums and whatever, 10 games. You have money, 10 games. You have the facilities, 10 games. You've got even other coaches there to help you out, 10 games. You need to fix your shit, man. You're probably never going to find another job. So, goalkeeping coach, maybe. That might be for you. That's what happens when you hire a goalkeeper as your coach.
Liverpool had 78 shots on target last week. Tottenham have had 0. 0 shots on target.
And you look at that attack, and you're like, surely
They're doing something.
Surely they're doing something. You've got 2 guys who are proven goal scorers in the Prem, not doing anything.
Yep.
You got a midfielder who's creative, not doing anything. Lucas Moura, who makes things happen, not doing anything.
That's dead. Harry Kane does not want to play for your club. Sell Harry Kane in January. They need to sell him in January.
I think you need to let Harry Kane go. Not necessarily. You just need to let him go because obviously the Donny doesn't want to be on the team.
What makes this thing worse?
I'm backing Song still. I'm not gonna put that Donny aside because I think he's diligent.
Last season, they sacked Mourinho 3 or 4 days before the cup final. And they had no manager to replace him. Had like Ryan Mason come in, who used to be like a player for him. He was like a reserve coach. They just sacked Nuno, who was like the 9th option in the summer. And I bet you they got no manager.
You know Ryan Mason, who actually I think clinically has brain damage.
Yep.
Did a better job than Nuno. This dude has cracked his skull in 4 places.
He has brain damage.
He has a smooth brain. He's got no, those ridges on his brain is smooth. And he did a better job.
Man, Ronaldo's world class. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, okay, he doesn't press. Yeah, he doesn't run as much. Yeah, he goes missing. Rah, rah. I don't give a fuck. If Ronaldo played for Chelsea and he went missing like that, but he chops in and he plays a beautiful ball for an assist and then he scores that type of goal.
Unbelievable.
That's all you need
goal.
sometimes.
You know what? Gary Neville was right when he said it was employment bullying. Just leave Ollie alone. You know he knows what he's doing.
He's a nice guy.
You saw what he did on the weekend. He's trying his best.
And
He's got a couple more years. We'll just let him see it out because, no one ever likes seeing anyone get fired.
as Philippe said,
Okay.
I don't want to wish anyone to lose their job.
No.
So,
And we want Ollie to be happy and we want Philippe to be happy.
especially a multi-millionaire like Ollie, what's he going to do if he loses his job?